Cancer, how are you? Um, uh, this is your November reading, and I've got one card for each week, and it's 4 weeks for in November. I've also got a theme card, and your reading is absolutely amazing. I've just done it in Dutch. I've also got a tarot stone. I call it this tarot rune. It's from the Big Arcana, so you get 2 messages from that, as Timothy Henley used it to bring across a spiritual message. Millie and Matis has just joined me, and Millie is asleep, and our mascot, you might be able to see her. There she's lying. And Matis is sitting here, and she's my cat. She's my girl. She's beautiful. Anyway, welcome to Charlie Angel Tarots, and I'm also from Facebook, and there you can find me as well. Every day I lay a card there. Oh, sorry, Matis. And now she wants attention. Sorry about that, guys. But she's all right. She'll settle down in a minute. In the first week, you have unity, and that's the Hierophant. And perhaps you might be able to see it better now. This man, he knows how to delegate. He has wisdom. He knows how to communicate. He knows the law. And so he also represents justice, marriage, institutions, municipalities. Like the church is an institution in itself, so as marriage. Here you've got 2 people giving him respect for his wisdom, and you've got the 2 keys, so you hold the key in your own hand, and the 2 keys means you can open the door. Here it is depicted in another way, but it's more artistically done here. And here you've got crystal balls in all different colors. It's like the angels or the wisdom is drifting around him. He's more like the hermit, I think, here. But I like him. He looks like something out of Harry Potter, with his long Viking hair boots. Anyway, so Archangel Sandalphon is the angel for the Hierophant or the High Priest, and he has traditional points of view and methods, like I said. And if you need help from him, especially on the spiritual side, then go to your priest or go to your spiritual leader. It can be a Reiki master. It can be people that study Zen or yoga, veganism. They've all got certain instructors, mentors. It's like an advisor, actually. It's just like being with people that think the same as you. And you've got masters in that as well, like teachers. Like I said, he also represents institutions. It's a lovely card. So, yeah. Well, that's what the energy is in the first week. In the second week, we've got the Knight of Water or the Knight of Cups. And he's bringing you a message. You are most probably going to get an invitation for a wedding or a party. Or you might even get a proposal of marriage or engagement. So hang in there. And, you know, you might get good news. If you feel a bit down now, you might get good news, and that will bring your emotions back into balance. And then in the third week, we have release, and that's the Death card. And this is Archangel Azrael. And if you feel depressed or sad, or if you miss somebody that's gone across or you're upset about a loss, whether it's a job or whether it's a person, it doesn't matter. They'll always be with you, although you can't touch them anymore, but they're always there. But ask him for your help, and he will answer your prayers, and he will heal you, and he'll send you love and healing. But the release is the death card, and the death card doesn't mean a physical death. It means death or an end of a terrible period. Perhaps you've been through something terrible, like lost a job, didn't get your certificate for your study or your diploma, and something new is starting. Definitely doors are opening up for you. And that's why I said keep your emotions in balance. Then you have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords means meditation, evaluation, taking rest. You've been through the wars, apparently, in making decisions, seeking help, getting your emotions in balance. So the new time is breaking on, open, start, and you're taking a rest now. And you're evaluating, and you're meditating, getting yourself back to start the new phase, the new job, the new love affair, or new friendship. Anyway, the theme card here is Coral. Let abundance and synchronicity enter your life. Orange. It's like the Queen's colour, because the Dutch Queen and King their symbol is orange. And it is number 18. And like I said, 1 and 8 is 9. And like I said, the end of a phase and the beginning of a new one. Go for it, sweeties. Perhaps you might even go to a new job. You might go to a new school. Perhaps you're planning to go to a new school and you're looking at different options and you don't know what you want to do. And so you seek a mentor or advice. And in the tarot stone, I thought it was the star. And then I saw it was only 5 legs of the star. It was a bit lopsided. But that means a wish is coming true, the star. And I think there is a wish coming true because there's a new beginning. And but it's the Hierophant again. It's number 5. Do you see? And this is what the Hierophant looks like in the traditional tarot. So, you know, this is a much sweeter card. It's much more artistic. It's more fairy tale like. It's not so harsh. The traditional tarot, I was scared of it. So that's why I went into Lenormand until I discovered these. And they're much softer and you see much more into these cards. Anyway, I do. Than in the traditional ones. I see the wings of the angel. I see like the lights in like Christmas balls. It's more fairy tale like. So I can listen to my intuition much easier with this. And the everlasting light, which is you're not alone because the angel is there. And it feels much nicer. Anyway, like I said, the High Priestess or the Hierophant is institutions, advisors, jurisdictional stuff, municipalities. So you might even get a job in an institution like a hospital if you're a carer, or a school if you're a teacher. So go for it. Anyway, and the spiritual message is mastery, enlightenment. So you might even go to church or some Bible classes, or you might, like I said, veganism, they have a way of life and belief, yoga, Reiki. So perhaps you are searching, who are you? What do I want? What's the purpose of what I'm doing? Perhaps you're trying to search more knowledge so that you're as wise as the Hierophant or the higher priest. Anyway, it is also honesty, like I said, it's got to do with judicial factors as well, or a sage, and a job sage usually learns from their mentor. This is the stone of spiritual authority. It may be reminding you to seek the spirit within you, or it may be signifying that your higher power, yourself, your ik, your I, is attempting to reach you through others. In other words, your higher self is trying to give your answers through others. Like if you're a carer, you're taking care of somebody, and they say, thank you very much, you're lovely. So you learn to appreciate and be thankful to those who say that to you, and you might start loving yourself more because somebody's saying, thank you, you're lovely. Okay. Be on the lookout for special signs alerting you as to the will of heaven. Yeah? So be alert of signs of the angels. You've got 2 here. You're never alone. Don't worry. And then this is amazing. If you are alone, or if you're into a meditative state, what is your purpose in life? Ask that question. Well, as funny as it is, I think it's a ridiculous question. And on the other hand, a good question. But tonight it was on TV. The exact same question on the news or a sub-news program. What is your purpose, or what is the purpose of life? That a lot of people seem to be asking that question, what is the purpose of life? And there's a lot more people going to the psychiatrist or the psychologist with this question. And that the churchgoers, people are dismayed with the church, and I think definitely the Catholic Church, because of all the bad news that has come out about the Catholic Church. But, nobody's perfect. But I'll leave that beside. But in the old days, people were told what to believe and how to believe. And that's why so many people are seeking the purpose of life. It's like in the Flower Power, the people were always searching to the factor me, I, to center yourself. It's all these terms that have come out. So what is your purpose of life? And then I say, well, that's quite easy. For everybody, it's different. For my next door neighbor, it might be that he wants to become a surgeon, and that's his purpose in life. And that's why he needs to study, because he wants to be emotionally balanced, because he has his private life and his business life. So he needs to find balance in that and have spare time to take time out to enjoy life. So he needs money to live. And after the study, he can make a new beginning. And a new beginning is an adventure. So to maintain the adventures in life, we need to learn, we need the knowledge, and we need time alone. And if we don't have the knowledge, then we have to seek advice. And for everybody, the question, what is your purpose in life, is different. Everybody's got different values. And You don't need to see a psychiatrist for that. Just believe in yourself. If you want something, then you can make it happen. And people say to me, can you tell me the future? And I say, no, I cannot tell you the future, because the future has to happen. I can tell you more or less what's happened in the past, or the energies that have been around you, and the actions that you've taken and have resulted into the now. I can tell you what the energies could be in the future. That has to happen yet. And I think the English have got a brilliant saying, forewarned is forearmed. So if you know the possible energies in the future, you are the one that can decide what to do. Decisions, asking for help, taking time out, and when to start. Because if I do a reading, then you can say, okay, that's fine, but somewhere along the line, you will remember one or two major things. Like if I say you're going to meet somebody or you're going to a party, and you're at the party, and there's another there was a question, will I meet somebody, will it be my boyfriend or girlfriend? Then you meet somebody at the party, but I'm not going to say, yeah, you have a boyfriend or you have a girlfriend, because you're the one that has to make the decision whether you want to be a girlfriend or a boyfriend of that person. So that is how you remain within your own strength. And that is also a purpose in this life, to stand strong in your own strength. And that means making decisions and standing behind or beside your decisions and the consequences. And that is what life is about. To me, anyway. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and thank you very much for joining me here, and I hope to see you next month, and I hope to get the videos for December and 2019 out before the end of December. You can find 2018 on my Facebook, but they're in Dutch and there's no subtitles because, like I said, I loved doing the tarots and I love doing readings, and people were asking me, can you do me a reading? And so I started on Facebook in Dutch, and my wish has come true this year to go on YouTube. And remember that you can use coral for meditation when you're taking time out to meditate or evaluate or taking rest. And you can also eat oranges. Perhaps you might need vitamin C to perk you up a bit, but orange is your color, coral. And I hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, sorry if I mangle up my words, but that's because I have whiplash. And now my speech is much better. I'm not ashamed of telling everybody, and that's why I have included it in this video. This is the first and only time that I will say so. Take care, God bless, and see you at my live sessions. Ciao!